Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill. Today on Suncoast FYI, we talk to SNN meteorologist Marco Lamano, chairperson Rhonda Gonzalez, and food and beverage manager Kathleen Strand from the Stony Brook Golf and Country Club, and director Jane Giroux of the Suncoast Blood Bank. All next on Suncoast FYI. Our first guest this week is SNN meteorologist Marco Lamano, and at the end of the month, he'll be taking a step away from the weather wall to bring you a new featured segment all about dance. Well, that's exciting.
I feel like I'm away from the weather wall a lot during the year, but it's all for fun because we always have these really cool series we're able to do at SNN. So this upcoming one's different. I've never done one like this.
Well, what is the series that you've been working on? Give us a little bit about that.
Well, it's going to be about two things in the realm of dance. One is going to be something I think is going to be very timely for a lot of people because it is the new year, and a lot of people have resolutions to make, whether it's acquiring a new hobby or whether it's shedding a few pounds or what have you, and a lot of those can be achieved through dance because not only is it great for your cardio and all that, but it is also acquiring a new skill. So that's going to be one part of it, but the other part is going into all the ballroom dances. It's specifically about ballroom dance.
I love it.
So we're going to be going over the rumba, cha-cha, swing, bolero, foxtrot, tango, salsa, which can be done in the ballroom. It can also be done anywhere.
Yes.
And that's one of the
fun.
Yeah, it's one of the best ones you can do because you're good in the ballroom with it. You're good just going anywhere with it. Latin club, you're good. So there are a lot of dances that we're going to go over. We've already recorded 2, and we're already working on the story. So by the end of the month, we should be able to debut the series for everybody.
All right. So are you going to be dancing?
Yeah.
So every week you learn a new dance.
Well,
Just
it won't
like
be me
Dancing
learning.
with the Stars.
Yeah, it won't quite be me learning a new dance.
All
It's
right.
going to be me, because I already take dance. So I am going to be being taught some new things about them. But yeah, part of the video will be me dancing, but it'll be primarily, just so none of the viewers are confused. It's not going to be a series about me. Right. Even though I have it, but yeah, you'll probably see me dancing at it plenty of times.
Now, this is a personal question. Is that how you lost the weight you've lost? Because you look fabulous.
And thank you very much. I actually have something I hope in the back that can pull up because when I started dance, it was last July. And if you look at the picture here, the left picture was me last February. And then the picture on the right is me on a cruise last November. So that was me shedding 17 pounds from 193 to around 176. And the amazing thing is I've been keeping up this dance, the dance hobby since July. I mean, I haven't stopped doing it. You know, cruise obviously I did because I was on the cruise. But over Thanksgiving in the cruise, I realized that I had gained 1.5 pounds. I went up to 177.5, which was still less than I started the year. Before Christmas started, I was back to 176. Excellent. So by keeping up with it, I was able to lose the holiday weight. I still have a little bit of Christmas weight to lose, but it is being lost.
Yes.
And so, yeah, I've realized the benefits. But I think a lot of times, and again, we are going to be going into the actual history and uniqueness of each dance, but I do think it's timely. I do think a lot of times when people are thinking about activities to do in order to shed the pounds, running and walking are usually the 2. And even I had problems with that back in the day because it can be very boring, even though it's free and it's something you can do without actually purchasing anything. It is something that if you do it, boy, you can really do a good job. But sometimes when people are thinking about activities to do, dance might not be one of the ones they're thinking about.
Well, how did you come up with this series? I mean, talking about that, I mean, why did you decide to get the viewers interested in this series?
It's because of my interest in it. Now, I do want to clarify, I'm not a complete expert at it. Obviously, you know, I've only been doing it since July, and so I'm still relatively new. 6 months really isn't a lot of time. But I have realized that, A, it's expanded the amount of things I can do outside the station. So if we if friends and I want to hang out.
Yeah.
When I was back home for Christmas, I had a friend who lives halfway across the world who came down. She learned Latin dance where she lives. She lives in like Abu Dhabi right now.
Oh my
And
gosh.
she came back and I said, well, I know Latin dancing now. So we went to a Latin club and we danced till like 2 a.m. It was bachata, it was salsa, it was merengue. And so it expands what you can do, and it's a lot of fun. And when you realize that a lot of people are probably new at it like you are, or aren't trained professionals like you are, then there's a really cool social atmosphere to it. And those are some of the things we're going to be highlighting along with the actual dances. Waltz is an interesting one because waltz, we all know waltz,
Right.
and it's a very graceful dance.
Yes.
However, I found out just by doing this that it used to not be viewed like that. It used to be viewed as a very risque dance. Because when
Really?
you're dancing together, you're very close together.
Right.
As opposed to other ones.
Excellent. Okay. Well,
So, very
you'll
weird,
learn-
yeah.
Yeah, you'll learn a lot of these like fun facts.
Yeah.
Along the way. Now, what studios, dance studios, are you working with?
Well, so far, and we haven't visited all of them yet, but so far we've visited Dancing on the Suncoast, which is in Lakewood Ranch. Very, very good dance studio there with some great instructors.
And they have private dance and group dance.
Private and group
Okay.
and open parties.
Okay.
And parties once a week, usually like Wednesday nights.
Okay.
And then you can dance with people who aren't, like your private instructors, they're not trained either, and it gives you a lot of.
Okay. Do you have to go with somebody, or can you go on your own?
Oh, you
Like
can
if
go
you
on your own.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have to bring a partner with you. If you want to go learn to dance, you don't have to bring somebody with you.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
What other studios have you been with?
Dynasty we're visiting soon. Dynasty's located in Sarasota. Ballroom City we have visited. We did some rumba there, and I'm looking forward to showcasing that story in the future. And we have plans to go see Empire also in Sarasota. So far we have about 4 that we've gone to, and we'll probably go to some of them again. So we're not quite done, but because we still have more to visit.
Sure.
But there's a big hub of dance studios here. So whether you're in Manatee County or you're in Sarasota County or Charlotte, there's going to be something for you that's probably not that long,
Okay.
of not big a distance away.
Awesome. Well, lots to look forward to.
Yeah, very much so.
Thank you for coming on and sharing that with us.
Very welcome.
Coming up next on Suncoast FYI, we find out about an upcoming event at Stony Brook Golf and Country Club, so please stay tuned.